Skipping. How's it going? What's up, guys? Let's go, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're gonna do a new live stream on money magic, right? Or manifesting in general. Yeah. I'm gonna start talking about that topic with a specific agenda once we hit 20 people that are live. Until then, put your questions into the chat. Okay, put your questions into the chat. Let us know, or let me know what you have in mind, what you want to talk about, and I'll do my best to give you a great answer. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so how are you this fine afternoon? Feeling better? Um, it's it's 1 a.m. over here, 1:30 almost. So it's early in the morning, and I feel great. Um, I didn't feel bad the last couple of days, so I feel good. Thanks for asking. How long do you visualize a day? How long do I visualize a day? Um, Depends on what I have to do. Everything has to be visualized before you bring it into reality. So I visualize throughout the day. I don't know if there's a time that I put on it. I visualize throughout the day different things that I need to do, the solution for different things, the different goals that I'm pushing. That's it. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't give you a time. I can't give you a time frame, but I'm sure it's more than an hour per day. You know. But when I visualize, it's not like without a context, without a purpose. I always visualize with a goal in mind, and I kind of like think about how that could come about. So it's part of my work when I visualize. Yeah. Is it true that our ancestors have a say in who becomes our partner? Well, I mean, there's some they do play a factor in terms of what your energy is, but do they have a say in it or not? Listen, well, yes and no, I guess. Yes and no. Uh, I mean, I think there are all kinds of assumptions in your questions. Yeah, who's our partner? I mean, if you believe in that thing that there's one partner for life, then you might be mistaken. You know, I hate to break it to you, but as soon as people have the freedom to, I mean, what couples really stay together for life? That barely ever happens, right? Most couples, after a while, they start hating each other, and they're just only together for the kids or something like that. You know, so most relationships have a shelf life, and that's not my opinion. That's experience. Just look into the world. Look into the world objectively. Most relationships really have a shelf life. Why? Because people develop, people evolve, people become different over time. You know, so there might be there might be a different person in different phases of your life. That's my current understanding of it. The secret does the secret teach the law of attraction correctly? Well, yeah, they don't talk about doing actions, I guess, right? I watched that movie like 12 years ago, so I don't remember all of it. I think, but there are some valuable concepts, but it's not incorrect, but it's incomplete, is what I would say. Incomplete stuff where basically they don't mention that it requires energy to make all of these things happen, and that you have to follow up with mundane actions, so-called footwork. You know, that is definitely an important factor in making things real. I'm on SSI. What is that? Is that state assistance? And I get 800 a month. I'm trying to manufacture a place to live, but everything is 1,000 or more. I live in my minivan for the past couple of years now because of that. Okay. All right, bro. Are you a grown man? Are you a grown man that is intelligent enough to use the internet? How are you only making 100, 800 a month? Or how are you in state assistance? Like, I don't know about your personal situation, but let's assume you're a healthy man. You're a healthy young man that is obviously smart enough to post a comment on a live stream. You have the raw intelligence to make way more than that through your work, through your intelligence. Do you have any imagination, any creativity? Listen, wow, okay, this is a live stream on money magic. So making money is essentially a certain mindset. It's a certain way of looking at the world. You probably have been wrong, programmed wrong in terms of money and what money is. Okay, where does money come from? Money is an exchange for energy. Okay, it's an exchange for value. You put money, you put value into the world, and money is going to come back. You cannot live your life providing value to the world and not attract money. That's automatic. So either you have low value or you're just lazy. These are the two things. That if you are healthy and you live in a country where you can use the internet and you're on state assistance, it's all your own fault. It's definitely your own fault. Okay. So I don't know what you're doing, bro, but you can't afford a place, well, it's your own fault. Like, who are you gonna blame? I only make 800, but all those rents are way too high. They're 1,000. What 1,000 is not expensive rent. You are making a mistake, bro. How did you use your time? What's your time allocation throughout the day? What are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your day? I have no sympathy for you. I'm sorry, man. Can't help you with that. I have no sympathy. How can you not make how can you not make that money? How can you not make enough to afford that? Anyone can make many, many thousands on the internet every month. It's like anyone could make 5, 6, 7,000 a month on the internet. Easy. Anyone can do that. For sure. For sure. Now, if you don't know what you're good at, if you don't know how to do that, if you don't have any value to provide, then that's your fault. Everybody should have value that they can provide. That's literally your own fault. If you don't have value that you can share with the world, man. It's cash assistance for your disability. Okay, I see. Okay. But you're able to type in comments, aren't you? That's not an excuse. You can't look for to make money on the internet. You don't have to do any of that stuff, or any physical labor. Physical labor is unnecessary. You're able to type in comments, and you're watching this live stream, aren't you? So you can't make money. You can't make money, believe it or not. Affiliate marketing, do that. Affiliate marketing. It's completely free. Affiliate marketing is actually very free. Or you become a freelancer. You have all this time. If you're in state assistance and you have a disability, you have all this time. You can type. Copywriting. You could become a copywriter. Do you know how much copywriters make? There are copywriters that make a lot of money. Plus, listen, do you have to live in the United States in order to receive your disability assistance? Now, if you don't have to live in the United States, go live in Thailand. Take those 800, live way better. You're gonna have better care. People are gonna take better care of you there. They got everything you need. Okay, they got health professionals and everything else. And then you write 2 blog articles a month, or you do some copywriting work. You earn an extra 1,000, which is easy to do. Now you got 1,800. You're living like a boss in Thailand. You know. And I heard that Thai girls love foreigners. They just love them. So, you know, what can I say? That's it. Just because you manifest something, it doesn't mean that there's no work involved. Don't think that manifesting means, okay, I need $1,000 for rent. I only got 800. I'm sitting there meditating and somebody's going to hand me 200 bucks. That's not how it works. You have to put out energy, and what you're going to attract through money, through money magic or visualization and stuff like that. Law of attraction is you're going to attract opportunities. That's what's going to happen. You're going to attract opportunities to exchange value, and well, that's where the money is going to come from. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it would be something like, I'm going to send you some examples of what that means. Adult content doesn't necessarily mean nudity, not necessarily. That is definitely a factor, but there are other avenues and niches that you could take too. Let me send you some examples. Yeah. Okay. I'm answering a message, guys. Keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Like I said, once we hit 20 people, I'm going to start talking about today's topic. Until then, I'm here to answer all your questions. Okay. Shit. God. I'm a little bit distracted right now. I'm going to say, give me 1 second. Thank you. I do paint on canvas and make a little extra. There you go. You see? So you're already doing it. You're already doing it. That's all. So all you got to do is you gotta manifest more opportunities. You see, and you use visualization and all the other techniques that you know to manifest more. Okay. What it boils down to is essentially the following, my friend. You need to take charge of your subconscious mind. Once you take charge of your subconscious mind, your life will be under your control because your life force, your energy is under your control. And where your life force flows is what is going to come to you, what you're going to manifest. Your world, your life is going to reflect what your energy is tuned into. So all that the whole visualization process and using our imagination is just there to trigger our life force to flow towards a certain direction. You see, and well, that's what we're doing. You know. Frank, would be one second. Frank, would being able to save more than 10% of my money be considered a unique skill? No, I wouldn't consider that a unique skill. It is rare that people save more than 10% because most people actually live paycheck to paycheck. You have to have a certain, you have to have a sufficient income in order to save 10% or more. If you're able to save 50% of your income, you're a beast, you know. That'd be great. You know, or whatever. I mean, I think what I'm trying to say is essentially, um, it's not a unique skill, but it is a good skill. It's good to have that ability. It's good to save more money. You know, I mean, see, when you're let's say when you, for example, you move to a place like Dubai or so. Okay, you move to a place like Dubai. Dubai, if you set up a company in a free zone, you pay 0% in taxes. Okay, so your entire income is yours, no taxes. And at that point, it's not that hard to save 50% of your money, right? Because earlier you were paying all of it, or I mean half of it to the government. Now you just have the same lifestyle, but at the same time, you're saving 50% of your income. And 50% of your income, that's amazing. Incredible. If you can save 50% of your income, that's pretty cool. You know? So um I wouldn't consider that a unique skill. And but it's just rare, not unique, I would say. Yeah. I mean, taxes are a big thing. It's a big deal. But here's what you have to do, guys. You need a battery that allows you to be productive. Okay. Productivity is the result of creative energy. Creative energy flows through all of us. We all have a whole lot of creative energy flowing through us. Now, that creative energy can get blocked. And that's when we start feeling depressed. That's when we start feeling um, unfree. We start feeling bad. Our mood is low. That's the life that most people live. They feel depressed. They feel like they're trapped. They feel like they don't know what to do. You see, and what you have to do is you have to then, when you realize those things, when you realize that you're not feeling good, you feel depressed, something about your life is wrong. Something about your life is wrong, and therefore you have to change something in your life. And once you do that, you will feel happy again, and and energy is going to flow through you, and you're going to see that life and the universe is going to start working with you instead of against you. You know? You're going to have this backup from the universe. So the first thing that you need to learn is to listen to your emotions. What do your emotions tell you? You know. For instance, up until recently, I was in a relationship. I wanted to stay in that relationship, but then at one point, it ended. Okay, for various reasons, it ended. Now that was really a blessing to me because it allowed me to basically um, look at life without that factor. Okay, and then I decided, okay, I'm gonna set up. I want to, and I found an opportunity. Somebody who helps me with setting up an international lifestyle, and that brought me so much energy. So I'm so excited about this about these life changes. You know, so I'm just going to travel all the time. I'm going to be internationally here and there. You know, I'm gonna have so much more money because I'm not paying that much in taxes anymore. I'm just free. I'm just free. Freedom and happiness are really linked together. So the end of this relationship was really the beginning of a new life for me that is so much better. And I can feel so much more energy flowing through me, so much more happiness, so much more creative force that I'm going to be using, I'm going to be able to use to create more, you know? And that's what you have to look for. What do you have to change about your life so that you feel excited about life again? Like every day you're just happy to be alive that you can, and can do all of these things, you know? So that's what you have to look for. That's the energy of prosperity, that's the energy of happiness, that's the energy of creation. Do you sigilize the things you intend to manifest, or do you prefer to just meditate on the end results? Um, I I I meditate on the end result. That's what I like to do. Also, um, I like to energize a lot of those with Reiki, of course, because when you energize something with Reiki, your frequency adjusts to the goal, and your visualizations are going to adjust too. You know. By the way, I'm offering Reiki attunements. Anyone who wants to have a Reiki attunement, you got to message me, and then we can schedule that. Okay, I'm gonna attune anyone who wants to. Of course, you got to be psychologically healthy, but if you are interested in getting a Reiki attunement, which is going to allow you to manifest all kinds of different things and make you way better at manifesting, then message me, and I'm going to give you a Reiki attunement. Yeah, um, no problem. We can do that. Oh, geez. All right. Does donating money to charity help bring money back to me? Yes, yes. I don't know if you were on yesterday, but I explained why that is. It's because you're part of the whole, and if you can serve the whole, or the whole benefits from you being there, you're gonna be rewarded as well. So it's all about the frequency of abundance. In order to have abundance, you have to be on the frequency of abundance. So you can't be like greedy. You have to help others too. That's abundance. You can't, on the other hand, want abundance and then be greedy when it comes to helping others. You got to be like free. Not, of course, everything like in moderation, but you got to put out the energy of abundance, and you do that by helping others. In fact, when you feel scarcity, the moment you feel scarcity, let's say you don't know how to pay your bills or whatever, right? What you do is you go out there and help somebody by giving them money. That's because now you're creating the energy of abundance. You see what I mean? Through that action. That brings money back. So yes, donating money is actually very, very important. Donating money to charity is very important. One second, guys. All right. Brother Bronze Dawn, serious question. Is the story of Adam and Eve true? Just like everything else in the Bible, the story of Adam and Eve is an allegory. It's basically a story that has the purpose of explaining something, a principle, something that somebody learns from. It's not necessarily, it doesn't have to factually happen. It's more like a story that somebody uses to explain something to other people, you know? For instance, you want to scare off kids from walking into a certain area of town. You tell them, listen, there was this one little Timmy. Little Timmy was too curious for his own good. Okay, and he walked to the bad bad side of town, and Timmy never came back. They probably cooked him and ate him. Now, what are you going to do now if you tell that story to a kid? The kid's going to be like, "Oh, Timmy made a mistake. I'm not going to be Timmy. I'm going to stay on my side of town. Fuck that. I'm not going to be eaten like Timmy." Right? I donated a large sum of money to a friend's son who needs brain surgery. After that, it made me more confident in my money flow. Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah, Frank, when you are specific in what you want to manifest, does it take longer? Frank, when you are specific in what you want to manifest, does it take longer? When you are specific in what you want to manifest, does it take long? For example, if you're specific about your ideal partner, like height, skin tone, race, or ideal job at a certain company. Yeah, the more specific it is, the harder it is to manifest it, obviously. Yeah. So it takes more energy to manifest. I don't know if it's gonna take longer. Could it also work if I give money to a friend out of gratitude? Yes, that would also work. Mhm. You should also feed back energy to the people that helped you. That's the mistake that a lot of people make. Okay, when they rise up, they forget the people that helped them. So they basically don't feed their support network. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to feed back to the people that helped you get where you are. You know, that's what a lot of people forget. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget where you're coming from. I'm going to donate to Frank. Yeah, thanks. I'm open to it. Donate money to me. No problem. Donate money to me. Subscribe to my life coaching programs. That's what you should do. My life coaching program. Did you see my video that I posted earlier today? I don't know if you saw that video. Okay. But if you didn't see it, go to my YouTube channel and watch it. I'm just gonna hold it up. Fuck it. I'm gonna show you the video. One second. Dear followers of the Grab of the Serpent. All right. So, dear followers of the Grab of the Serpent, your favorite source right here. Today is the 7th of August, and I have a very, very, very special announcement to make, which is the following thing. I'm going to stop teaching what's called witchcraft. I'm going to stop teaching working with spirits. And here's the reason for it. I've been teaching witchcraft and work with spirits for many years now. And what I realized is that's not what people need. Excuse the sounds around me. It's a little busy here. The bottom line is, what I'm trying to say is,
People don't need another ritual to connect to your spirit. People don't need to know the name of another demon. People don't need to know this and that and the other. What people need is the teachings that the spirit would give them. They need the essence of the work of the spirit, the results. I have decades of work with spirits under my belt. A long fucking time. And I learned so much, so many secrets of the mind. So many secrets of the mind that the spirits have unlocked for me. For 2 years now, I called what I teach witchcraft. And I was trying to teach people about spirits and stuff like that. But I realized it's not necessary. What I actually been teaching people is sort of like a life coaching. I was teaching people about how to use, the secrets of the mind to unlock their financial potential. I was teaching to apply those secrets of the mind for psychic seduction and love spells, and also for spiritual growth. But I realized that the angle of witchcraft no longer serves that purpose because it is too niche, for one, and number two, people misunderstand what spirituality actually is. Because spirituality is not just all about being dark and evil and shit like that. In fact, it's the opposite. You improve your quality as a person improves over time. So, the announcement that I'm making here is that the teachings are going to change. They're going to be more a holistic life coaching. I'm going to teach you many, many different things. But let me say this. My life setup is completely changing. My life setup is going to be, for the next couple of years, I'm going to be just international, all over the place. I'm no longer just going to be in one location. I'm going to be international. I'm going to have multiple different locations. I'm going to have one main residence in terms of what's my legal status. However, I'm going to have residencies throughout the world, on multiple different continents. I'm going to take you with me on that journey. You're going to be able to travel with me. You're going to see different locations. And along the way, I'm going to teach you how to create the same for yourself using the secrets of it, because that is the future. The lifestyle that I'm creating is the lifestyle that most people deep down want to crave, and it's the lifestyle of the future. It's complete location freedom. So you will be able to follow me and join me on that journey. And I will teach you how to do the same thing for you. And for that, there will be coaching programs. A lot of coaching programs that have been putting out, a lot of people couldn't take advantage of. Couldn't afford it. And I understand. I get it. I have all this freedom now. And I want to share some of that. I want to give some of that back. And I want to teach you how to do the same. Courses that you can take, coaching programs. But more than that, the most important one, the core component of this new phase that I'm moving into is going to be a coaching program where people can subscribe. It's probably going to be around $100 a month. And you're going to get loads and loads and loads and loads of content, plus 2 live calls a week where you can ask questions live. Those coaching programs, I'm going to teach you. They're going to teach you everything from building businesses to location-independent businesses. That's the most important thing. Location-independent businesses. The businesses that give you the ability to travel freely and do whatever you want. Also, I'm going to teach you, and you're going to see me in real time, live. You're going to see me build up my relationship life, where I'm going to have multiple women and much more. Okay. Of course, spiritual teachings are going to be part of that too, absolutely, because all of it comes from spirituality. You see, spirituality is the basis of it all. The control over your mind and unlocking the secrets of the mind give you the ability to create all of that. Something like applied law of attraction. I am a master at the application of this. That's why I'm able to completely recreate my life within a couple of weeks and months. By the end of this year, my life is going to be in a completely new phase. I'm no longer going to live in Germany, and I'm going to just travel the world. I'm going to be all over the place. You're going to follow me, and you're going to see that. Now, this is the first announcement. More details, of course, you're going to receive soon. But just know this: I'm going to stop teaching witchcraft. I'm going to start talking about teaching about your life coaching, life building, using the secrets of the mind, applied law of attraction. And what I'm going to teach, nobody else can teach you, because I have practiced witchcraft for well, and I've unlocked secrets of the mind that very, very few people on this planet actually know. And I'm going to share them with you so that you may become free too. This is my gift to you, and just stay updated and stay tuned. I'm looking forward to this journey. I'm looking forward to those next couple of years. Who knows what I'm going to do in 10 years, but for the next 5 years, I'm going to be an international world traveler and world traveler. Peace.
Yeah, so that's the plan. So, first of all, what do you think about that? What do you guys want me to teach you about? Like I said, it's gonna turn from witchcraft into life coaching. Okay, life coaching. I'm gonna teach you applied law of attraction. Teach you how to unlock the secrets of your mind to create the life of your dreams. A location independent business or businesses. I'm going to teach you how to structure your financial life, your love life, all of these things. And you know that I have all of those skills. Okay, if you've listened to me for any amount of time, you know that I'm a fucking beast when it comes to all of these things. I know a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm pretty good at that. I built it for myself, and I want to help you build the same thing. My following. That's why I'm going to create. It's like a program. It's probably going, like I said, probably going to cost $100 a month, but the value of it's going to be thousands, thousands, easy. So let me know in the comments what you want me to teach you about. What is an interest of yours that you have that you would want to learn about? Off topic, I once had a friend who would get supernatural scratches on his body. How is this possible? Well, I'm not going to talk about that, bro. I'm not going to talk about that. Frank, are you going to keep your home still in Germany? No, no, no. I'm going to move to a location where I pay pretty much no taxes anymore. That's going to be my main residence, and then I'm going to have multiple residences throughout the world. But no, I'm not going to keep a. I'm not going to keep a home in Germany. I won't do that. There's no reason for me to do that. If I want to visit Germany, I just get on a plane and come here. Stay here for a couple weeks and then leave again, or months, however long I want. My lifestyle is in a way where I can be throughout the entire world, wherever I want to be. I'm just going to travel all the time, and I'm gonna work from different locations, areas. There's literally no reason for me to be locked down to one location anymore. Please teach about keeping the spirit and aura clean. Yeah, definitely. I'm also going to teach meditation, guys. I'm going to teach you meditation. I'm going to teach you um, everything that you need to know to get your life completely under control. I'm going to teach you about business. I'm going to teach you about stocks. I'm going to teach you about how to invest. I'm going to teach you about how to build businesses, location independent businesses online. I'm going to teach you about game. I'm going to teach you about how to attract women and stuff like that. Excited for this new chapter. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to teach you, I'm still going to teach you spirituality. I'm still going to teach you the secrets of spirits and energy and all of that stuff. However, I'm not going to call it witchcraft. I'm not going to call it witchcraft anymore. You know, it's going to be applied law of attraction. You know, and I'm going to teach you exactly what I learned from the spirits. I'll teach you what I learned from the spirits to create these things, to make that happen. And at the end of the day, doesn't everybody want that? I think most people would want a life like that. Let's be honest. Like, don't you want a location independent business that allows you to be wherever the fuck you want on this planet? I mean, this year I've been traveling a lot, but I mean, it's still like, wouldn't it be great? You wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, where want to go? Where would I want to go? Where do I want to go today? Okay, let's fly to Paris, and let's stay in Paris for weeks. You just get an Airbnb there, or you get a whatever. You rent an apartment or whatever for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and you stay there for fun. Imagine the creative input that you get there. You know, will your magical courses still be available? No. That question was answered yesterday. You're gonna get a short amount of time where you can download the curriculum of those courses, but then they're gonna be taken off the internet. How to get where you're at financially from zero? Yeah, well, man, I did so many different lectures on that topic, man. I did a lot of different topics, lectures on that topic. But okay, let me see. There's so many different. Adrian, you've been in so many different lectures of when it comes to that. I mean, just the other day, I was I was doing the 14 steps to financial freedom. Do you remember? 14 steps of financial freedom. Do you remember that? So the 14 steps of financial freedom that's what you follow. And I was just doing a live stream about that a couple days ago. And that's what you have to do. What do you mean an overview on the curriculum? How would do that work with Magic Mentor or Money Magic Mastery? You get a summary of those lessons that you can download. That's what you get. Get a summary of those lessons. And those are the ones that you can download. You get a summary of each lesson and you can then download it. Sure. Okay, what else do you want me to put into those coachings? What else do you want to learn there? What else do you want to yeah, what else do you think would help you? What else do you think you want to learn about? So I'm going to teach you how to build online businesses that make you location independent, right? I'm going to teach you how to what else do you want to know? I'm going to teach you about unlocking the secrets of your mind so that you can control energy, so that you can uh if you want, you can use it for psychic seduction, psychic seduction, things like that. If you I can teach you um, stock investing. You know, I can teach you trading. I can teach you all of those things. All of those things. I want for you to decide what we learn each day based on your intuition. I do love witchcraft, but I understand that I have a lot of info written down in my grimoires. Okay, that makes sense. So it's probably best if you just follow along with my journey. I'm just going to take you through my days of what I do, and that's going to help you learn about those things too. Maybe, I guess. Not just maybe. I think that's definitely the case. That will definitely be the case. Yeah. Damn, it's already been an hour. Diet for ultimate energy flow. Diet for ultimate energy flow, brother. It's keto. Get on a keto diet, and you'll feel better than ever, man. Trust me. The first time I got on keto, I became a new man. I became a keto fanatic, even though I just had carbs. But I love keto. Keto is the best diet, man. 80%, 90% of the health issues can't be avoided if you just get on a keto diet plan. You know, you don't have to stop eating meat. You know, you can go on carnivore. Carnivore is healthy too. You know, yeah, definitely. I can also teach you, man. There's so many things that I can teach you. I can teach you photo reading. I can teach you psyche. I can teach you so many techniques that help you control your mind. Yeah, so many techniques that will allow you to create whatever it is that you want. It's pretty cool. It's really cool stuff. The photo reading seems dope to learn. Yeah. Now, Frank, did you also study herbs and its magical properties for your magic? Not really. Crystals and herbs, bro. Crystals and herbs, I'm really not a good sort of resource for. Trust me. I like I never you know, we all have different things that we're really good at and things that we're really don't jive with us and we're not really good at them. And for me it's crystals. I never really got into crystal magic for whatever reason. Didn't really like it. Didn't really like it. And herbs, I use herbs for specific, you know, for cleansings and stuff like that. But I'm not a big fan for. I'm not a root worker, you know, because most root workers are shit anyways, you know. So most root workers don't know what the fuck they're doing anyways. It's just it's bullshit. So no, I never got into that because I found more important avenues and more effective ways of using the energies of the universe to my benefit. I do recall you speaking on it. Thanks. I'll rewatch it. Photo reading is definitely uh, fun to learn. Absolutely. Mhm. How would we use our sleep state to manifest? Before you fall asleep, you got to remember the last thought that you had. and that will allow you to wake up in your dream. So you're going to become conscious in your dream, and then you can act and focus on what it is that you want in your dream. When you're awake in your dream, you're operating on the astral, so you can influence people there and do other things too. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Hey, I would like to ask a question here. Okay, I would like to ask a question here. For anyone who's been married on this call, anyone who's ever been married, and in case you're divorced, let me know why you got divorced, or if you're still married, let me know why you're still married. That'd be really interesting. Who here has been married and is still married, and who here has been married and is divorced? Please let me know in the chat. Now, what is it called when you magically don't allow just anyone to find you in the astral? Like, for example, I can't astral project and go meet Beyonce. I'm pretty sure that she's very protected. I'm not going to talk about witchcraft. Married, it's because of the kid why I'm still married. I've never been married, but I would like to one day. Man, I just can't. I think getting married is the most efficient way of killing any sexual desire for the other person. You know, Mr. Tristal. No, it's probably too personal. I'm not going to ask you that question. Is there a way to consciously learn how to interact and create ones in the astral, or do you just naturally gain the ability with more time working there? Listen, I'm not going to talk about like witchcraft anymore. If you want to learn about witchcraft, you gotta be in my order, okay? And you can only join my order if you message me personally and become a member of that. But here we're gonna talk about life building secrets, okay? I'm a life coach now, okay? Life coach. I can teach you how to unlock the secrets of your mind to build the life of your dreams. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about spirits anymore. I'm not going to talk about astral projection. I'm not going to talk about all of those things that are magic. Yeah. I'm talking about, and if you want to learn about magic, that's only being taught in my order from now on. I'm not going to teach that here. Here, you learn secrets that help you build the life of your dreams. So, we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to talk about mental health. We're going to talk about all of these things. Yeah. As a man, marriage kills our ability to walk away. Yeah. And it's a perverted incentive. Realistically, you're giving the woman power over you. I mean, it depends on what country you're in. I mean, if you're in a certain country where the laws are not that much in a woman's favor, it's maybe different. But if you get married somewhere in America or in Europe, meaning in Germany or something like that, you're giving all the power to the woman, all the power, because she can destroy you without a problem. So I think more and more men are waking up to that. More and more men are waking up to that shit. As a man married, yeah. People ask why I look young for my age. I say because I've never been married. It's funny. Yeah. Me, Johan. Who else he has been married? Anyone else? Anyone else? Hmm. What kind of woman would I marry? I would marry a woman. What kind of woman would I marry, man? What kind of woman would I marry? Hmm. Does something come to mind? What kind of woman would I marry? Maybe like a trophy wife, but she has to be a real trophy wife, where I'm so fucking proud that I can show her off, and I'm so proud that everybody wants her, but nobody can have her except me. That would be great, you know. And she would be somebody that all the men out there would want her, but she only wants me and only wants to be with me. Boom. That would be like, I think that would be a trophy wife. So I'm like, yeah, and a woman like that I could marry, I guess, maybe. But I don't know if that exists. Does something like that exist? I don't know. Hmm. It's really interesting. So far, I've never had a woman that inspired that in me. Maybe, maybe there's a woman out there that exists that can do that, but so far, I've never been with a woman that inspired that type of loyalty. Not loyalty, but that type of feelings in me. You know, where I wanted to make her like my wife and shit like that. It's nah. Frank, did you live in your new reality in your head for a while, or did you go into meditation, went to the new reality? For example, I saw my ideal boyfriend looking at Zoom on his laptop in meditation. For example, did you live in your new reality in your head or for a while, or did you go into meditation and went to the new reality? I don't know what you mean. No, okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just focus on whatever it is that I want to focus on, and then when you focus on it, you start experiencing it. So I guess I created that in my own mind. If that helps. Marriage is there for a woman's protection mostly. Yeah, of course. Then you haven't met the one yet. You're still you're still young. Just don't ever settle. Just never. I'm definitely not going to settle. Don't worry about that, Tracy. Don't worry. I'm not going to settle. You kidding me? Never going to settle. I haven't met the one yet. Yeah, I guess. But the one existed many, many times in my life. You see what I mean? The one that was like, oh, you're the one now. And then, listen, I'm not looking for that. I'm not even looking for that. I don't even think that's real. I don't even think that's real. The one. I don't believe that that's real. I really don't believe that's real. It's essentially, look, a man settles when he has lost his desire for adventure and he lost his energy. Okay. That's when he's going to settle and he's going to give away everything, his entire freedom to make one woman loyal to him. Yeah. But I don't have to do that, you know. So I'm probably never going to settle for the one because the one doesn't exist for me. The three, the three. Other people have the one, I have the three. I have the three. I'm going to settle with three incredible women that are just gorgeous. And every guy would want them, but only I can have them. That's what I'm going to settle with. The three. Now, of course, I understand that it takes a high quality man to do that because you can't be a chump and get all of that. But I will because I'm not a chump. I got the potential to get that. Could you picture yourself now with those women you thought were the ones? Hmm. Okay, I'm simulating it in my mind. I'm simulating it. Okay, how would that be with three women? Yeah, but they would have to be friends too. They would have to be friends. It would not work if they don't have a relationship with each other. It's not sexual relationship. What I'm saying is they have to be friends with each other too. Could you picture yourself now with those women you thought they were blonde, brunette, and redhead? I don't know. Okay, what goes through my mind is, mm, well, yeah, they would have to be different types of women, of course. Yeah, they have to be different types of women, different looks. Sure. Exactly. As long as all three women are on the same page and see your vision of variety. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm unsure if I would want to have sex with all of them at the same time, though. I don't know if I would want to have a foursome with them. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. That would, like, if I simulate that in my mind, that wouldn't have a good effect on the relationship that I have with them. So they would have to be friends with each other, but I wouldn't. But if I have sex, it's all just with the individual woman. You know, it's also a good way to basically, like, let's say they one of them gets out of line. She's gonna get back in line really quick if I give more attention to the other one. Okay, so she's bitching, she's yelling, she's whatever. And we're like, okay, Lisa, I'm just gonna spend a little bit more time with Veronica. Just gonna spend a little bit more time with Veronica. You know, and also deep down, they're competitive. They will compete with each other. Okay, they're gonna compete with each other for me. Like, who's his favorite? Am I his favorite? Is she his favorite? Deep down, they're always going to compete. Absolutely, which makes it more exciting. Women love when they have to compete for a guy. That keeps it exciting for the women too. You know, that's gonna keep them excited for me. That's gonna fuel the love. That is polygamy, or is it population? No, polygamy was it would be polygamy if I tried to marry all three of them. I'm not allowed to do that since I'm not a Muslim. Plus, I don't want to marry them. Doesn't matter. No, I have multiple relationships. Polyamory. I wouldn't call it polyamory because they wouldn't have more men than me. They're all just with me. You know, you know. So they can all compete for my love. I love it. That would be the best thing. They can all compete for my love, and they can all try to please me as much as they can. Look, I did this for you. I did this for you, Daddy. I did this for you, Frank. Frank, I did this for you. Look what I did. You know. How do you like my new haircut? How do you like my new outfit? How do you like it? You know, you know. And the subtext is gonna be, I think I'm the prettiest of all three. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, uh, each one of them has to have something special, you know what I mean? So, baby, you know your ass is the hottest of all of theirs. I mean, you have the best ass of all three of them. Boom. She's gonna love that. She's like, really? Yeah, you do. You have the best. Oh, yeah. Another one's gonna be like, oh, you know, you're the. You see, when you want somebody to do more of something, you gotta acknowledge that. If you want, let's say, let's say you want a person to be nicer to you, you have to acknowledge the moment when they're actually nice, when they do something nice. When you acknowledge something in a person, you make it stronger in them, and they will show you more and more and more of that side. So I would inspire loyalty from them by being, hey, you're the most loyal of all of them, you know? You're the most loyal. I really love that. That's the best quality. Yeah. Or, your hair is the most beautiful. Like, it's kind of sad to say that, but women are incredibly insecure about their entire body. Most women. I mean, I would say pretty much all women that I know, ever known, all women that I've ever known, were incredibly insecure no matter how beautiful they were. They were insecure about their body. They literally believe that men would fall in love with them because of their feet. He fell in love with me. He fell in love with me because of my feet. He fell out of love with me because of my nose or something like that. Shit like that. They literally think that, you know. I would want to see a guy that thinks that a woman fell out of love with him because of his nose. Or she fell in love with me because of my shoulders or something like that. Men don't think like that. Really, no. We value other things, right? It's basically, oh, she fell in love with me because of my money. She got fell in love with me because of my car. She fell in love with me because of this and that and the other. So it's crazy. Yeah. But then if it's so important for women to be physically perfect, like they strive for physical perfection, right? How come there are so many nasty hoes out there? They don't even watch their weight. They're like nasty, just nasty. Like, what goes on in their mind? They fully understand. I'm sure every woman understands that fully, that she's competing with her looks a lot. So what's going on with all these girls that don't take care of themselves, that are just nasty? Like, did they just check out of the game? Did they just give up? Or what's going on with them? I don't get it. You know? It's really, maybe you guys can explain that to me. What's going on? What's going on in those girls' head? Girls that literally don't take care of themselves physically, like that exists, right? Girls that are like super nasty, overweight, disgusting. Like what happened to them? What do you think goes on with them? Maybe you can explain it to me. They just check out, right? I think I get it. I got my man, and now he's stuck. No, right. For your information, women do compare notes. You think they can out strategize me? I'm a strategic genius. It would take an incredible amount of skill to out strategize me. I don't think they can do that. I'm way too smart for that. I'm way too smart for that. I know it. Um, if one has no experiences with relationships, how would he start? Do just build yourself and relationships come after, or yeah, it's a byproduct, man. It's a byproduct. A relationship costs an enormous amount of energy and attention. Therefore, I wouldn't look if you're a guy, I wouldn't even worry about having a girlfriend before the age of 30 or something like that. Why? Just have fun here and there, but you don't need a girlfriend before the age of 30. Why would you need a girlfriend? So you got the choice. Either you get a girlfriend at, let's say, like, I don't know, you have a girlfriend at 20, you're broke, and you got nothing going on for yourself. On the other hand, you spend from age 20 to 30, you had like little affairs here and there, but you never had like a proper relationship, right? So you instead of that, you for 10 years you made money and worked on your body and your personality and had experiences. Now you're going to be a multimillionaire with muscles and a lot of life experience. You're going to get a completely different level of woman. With as a bum, you probably get like fives and sixes. When you work on yourself, you get like nines and tens. I would listen. In my mind, um, having a 9 or a 10 is worth not having not having any woman for many years. You see, if the alternative is having lots of fives and sixes and average women, and high level women require high level skills and high level. You gotta provide a lot of stuff in order to get them interested. So that's what I would focus on. Women can smell your value, man. Trust me. You don't really have to work on getting women. You really don't. What you have to do is you have to build up your value, and then they will seek you out. Really, they will seek you out in some way or another. They will make it known that they're interested in you in some way or another. You got to be able to read the signs. You know, that's it. Because women are actually the one that select. No, live for life. You don't have to be married a person if you got that. It's like the roles have changed. A lot of men nowadays prefer masculine women. Okay. Energy takes the path of least resistance. Women would rather do something else than exercise. Okay, I see. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go live tomorrow again. Okay. It's gonna be around 4 p.m. 4 p.m. PST. I hope you still got something out of this, even though this was a little bit slow, but still dope. And it's gonna be much, much better and even more dope tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to you soon. Bye bye.